In this video, I'm going to show you a tier list of the weapons you want to use in Roblox Rivals if you want to be pro at this game. So without further ado, if you want to be the best player ever, hit that like, subscribe, watch this video, and let's get into it. So we essentially have three brackets here. We have the S tier, which is like the most amazing weapons you want to use to be a pro in Roblox Rivals. You have the A tier, which is still pretty good. You can use it in a competitive sense, but not as good as the S tier. And then you have the don't use category. That's pretty self-explanatory. Just don't use them. They're garbage. First one, we're going to start off with the grenade launcher. I'd advise not using it. It's not bad per se, but it's not your A or S tier that you're going to see people use in a competitive sense, especially if you're doing like 1v1s and such. It's just not the weapon you want to use. Paintball gun, we're going to put that right into A tier. It's not super like the most amazing weapon like S tier, but it's still really good. You can still get meltdown by it. The reload speed's a little I'm not a big fan of it, but like, yeah, it's going to sit right there at the A tier. Now we got the assault rifle. That is the S tier. That is arguably the best weapon that you could use. Believe it or not, people might say this game's pay to win and such like that. The assault rifle is like, you're going to be one of your best weapons ever. It's going to be phenomenal in a competitive sense. Now we got the bow. Don't use it. That is probably one of the worst weapons to use in this game. Just don't use it. Don't use it. A burst rifle, it's A tier. It's sitting pretty good. It's not as good as the assault rifle, but it can still do the job done. You can still use it in competitive sense and do pretty good. RPG, I want to say don't use it because from a consistent basis, if you're going against super tryhards and such, you don't want to use that weapon. So that's just my opinion. Shotgun, I wouldn't use it as well in most cases. It's just from a consistency standpoint as well. I wouldn't use it. Sniper, I'm going to put the sniper into... I'm going to throw it into the A. I'm kind of flip-flopping here. I want to throw in the S, but like a sniper, if you're really good at it, it can do really good on certain maps and such. But if it's not the most ideal maps, then you might not want to do sniper. So that's why I'm kind of keeping sniper in that one, because the assault rifle is a little bit more consistent and such in some of these weapons. Flare gun, don't use it. Don't use it from a competitive standpoint. Exogun, definitely definitely S tier. That thing just does like 25 per hit. If you're super accurate, reloads super quickly. Really nice really nice thing to use. In my old video, I said it was like an A tier, but from a competitive standpoint, playing with it more, definitely S tier. Definitely S tier. Handgun, don't use it. It's just, I mean, it's just not as good as these. And it's just like, from a competitive standpoint, just don't use it. Revolver, don't use it. Again, yeah, you could play against pro players and pop off and get kills and such, but from a consistency basis of just how amazing, just don't use it. Same with the shorty. Nope. Wouldn't recommend it. Uzi, S tier. It's just such a nice secondary. You just pop off with your AR, switch to your Uzi, or just use the Exogun, one of those two, and just like really just melt them down again, finish them off. Like the assault rifle can do the bulk of the damage, and then the Exogun, you can just really finish it off, or just use the Uzi and such. So really good synergy right there. Fist, don't use it. If you have like a lot of these weapons unlocked already, just don't use the fist. If you have to use it, like, yeah, you can use it, but okay. And then chainsaw, don't use it. I mean, it can help. Maybe I'll throw it in the A tier in terms of like mobility. I've seen people using it and such for mobility, but like other than that, I don't know. I'm kind of flip-flopping here. Katana, S tier. Katana is just really amazing. It's a little bit, it's a more technical weapon. You got to kind of know when people are going to shoot and such, and like, but if you can really know how to use it, it's so nice because you can just blast someone. You have your Exogun in the secondary, and then you pull out your katana and can even do more damage. Really nice touch. Knife, don't use it. You have to get up to people and like hit them, and if you're going against a tryhard, he's not going to really let you get up to him. And the chance of you knifing a pro in the back, really low. Flashbang, I'm going to put that in the A tier, but I'm going to put it towards the A, like an A+. Bracket, you could say S tier as well. I'm just floating. I'm kind of floating at A to S range, because if you play arena, you throw it up, it can really just deter people and just stop their strategies and such. So yeah, that's my thing right there. Medkit, definitely S tier. That is probably between, if I had to put them in order right here, like if I put them right here, like the AR is your number one, you definitely want that. Your medkit, you definitely want that. Like that's like your number two. Like the medkit is just so phenomenal. It's so good. So good. It can just help give it that 75 health or a quick 38 quick heal. Just turn around a corner, pop it, come around and light them up. Subspace trip mine, don't use it. I mean, you can use it in certain situations where you just like go up in the air and such, but if you're going against pros, you're probably going to get melted down, so I wouldn't recommend it. Freeze ray gun, don't use it. It just sucks. They buffed it and it still sucks. Grenade, you can use it on certain maps, but like other than that, like if it's not arena, it's like maybe construction as well, but I wouldn't recommend it. Molotov, I'm putting in the A tier. I'm gonna put that up there. I'm probably gonna put the chainsaw down there, but the Molotov really good. You can just throw it, does a lot of chip damage and such. Really recommend it. Smoke grenade, don't use it. It's trash. Just don't. It's just not good. It's not good. Slingshot, I'm putting that into the A tier. That one's really nice, solid choice. You can really just like, especially if high ground on someone, you just start like melting them and just, or if they're in a built like an enclosed like area and you just all the balls just ricochet and all that, and you just do so much chip damage. It's really good. I like it. Scythe, definitely S tier. Just the mobility and just getting to a position quicker, like docks. If you play docks, you can like just go up in the air really quick on top of on one of the buildings, already starting to, you know, get your like gun aimed up and all that to start shooting them. So Scythe is really good. So yeah, there's definitely S tier. Flamethrower, don't use it. It's just not good to use in a competitive sense. You got to get really close up to people, and that's just when you're going against pros. Initially, it's kind of hard to rush someone. If they know what they're doing, they can, you know, spot you before you get up close to them and already start doing a ton of damage. Minigun, don't use it. It slows you down. You gotta start, you know, you gotta light a lot of bullets in people. So they can dodge out of the way, or they can just use katana, and it's just not good. Not good. So yeah, those are like my rapid fire ones right there. Now if I go over to the S and A tier and I kind of put them in order, I'd put assault rifle first. That's just, in my opinion, just really good. Medkit second. I would probably put my scythe third. I love my scythe. Just getting the mobilities and such quicker is good. Probably exogun, and then Uzi, and then katana. I still need to work on the katana and such. Maybe I'd put the katana above the Uzi. I mean, switch it around right there. I think this is the more accurate. So assault rifle is definitely, in my opinion, the best. Then mech, because you want scythe is third, coming with the mobility. Exogun's right there. Fourth, which nice gun, katana, and then Uzi. And then if you have your A tier, I'd probably put paintball gun, and then flashbang, and then slingshot, Molotov. Nah, I'd probably put the Molotov right there, and then slingshot, and then sniper, and then burst. If I had to put them in order, this is just kind of off top of my head kind of thing, so this could always change. But I think this is a good, accurate representation. And then don't use. I mean, yeah, we don't even need to put this in order. They just don't use these. So these are your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are like the 12 items you want to stick to, particularly your ARs and paintball as your first, or a burst rifle. But, you know, those three are really good. Your secondaries, you want your Uzi or exogun or a slingshot. Your melee, you either want the katana or the scythe, and then your fourth one, you either want medkit, Molotov, or flashbang. So if you want to be like super pro at this game, I think those are the ones. Now there could be caveats and exceptions of using this bracket here. I'm sure there's people that can pop off. But when rank comes out and such like that, I think on a consistent basis, these 12 are going to do better consistently than these weapons. So that's why I'm putting these in the bracket. I think more of these items are going to be more used in the rank session than these once you start getting like super high up in the pro leagues. So, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I hope you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys can start using these and just get better at the game. And if you guys got any value of this, please hit that like, subscribe. I'll be coming out with daily content, and bye-bye.